new to YouTube. I have been on my girlfriend's channel, but um, never really like on my own channel or anything. And I wanted to discuss something today. This is supposed to be just like my introduction video, but it can kind of be both. So I'm gonna introduce myself. My name's Ashley. I'm 23. I love pandas. Um, yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Um, I'm nervous doing this video because I've never really done this before, like by myself. I'm usually doing a video with Ava, or I've done videos with other friends, but like this makes me nervous. So, um, sorry if I'm talking really quiet. I'm like afraid that like Ava's gonna like hear me and like eavesdrop and all that. But what else could I say about myself? I mean, I love Halloween. Big horror film junkie. I'm lesbian. I am married to Ava. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than that. So that was my little introduction. Like I said, sorry that I'm talking so quiet. I'm just really, really nervous. Kind of embarrassed, afraid of like what people are gonna say about me, and people are gonna judge me and talk about me and all that stuff. So what I wanted to talk about today has to do with my family and me. Something me and my family are going through. I grew up in a very like happy home. My parents did everything with me, my sister Brianna and my brother Micah. We were close. Me and my father went on father-daughter dates. I did things with just my mom. I was really close to my younger sister and brother. We would, me and my sister, we played My Little Pony and Bratz and stuff like that. We were very, very close. My younger brother and I, we played cars. He loved playing cars and stuff like that, so that's how me and him bonded. My parents, their marriage was a good one. They were happy and in love. You could just tell that they genuinely loved each other, and that's what I grew up with. I grew up with a happy family. There were issues, not necessarily my home, not until I got older, but like issues like, I was bullied in school, and my sister and brother were bullied growing up too, in school, and it was hard for me to deal with. I was diagnosed with depression at the age of 12, and that was kind of like when everything in my home life kind of took a turn for the worse. My family noticed it. My mom took me to go see a therapist, and she diagnosed me with depression, and that was all I was diagnosed with at that time. As time went on and progressed, I got diagnosed with bipolar, schizoaffective, anxiety, all kinds of stuff. But it was just depression at first, and it started to separate me from my family because, depression, it kind of takes and takes and takes from you until your happiness is completely gone, until it has taken people out of your life that you care about. So it was pushing my family away. I don't know if it was just straight depression. I mean, that's what she diagnosed me with. I don't think it was just depression, because I would get angry and depressed at the same time, and I would take it out on my sister and my brother, um, stuff like that. And as we got older, they just got pushed further and further away from me, and mainly because of my mental disorders. My parents, um, they're going through a tough time right now. Something that hurts me, something that's really devastating for me, something that's really depressing for me, um, because of how my parents were, because they were so happy. And now it's like, it's not my parents. They're not the same people, you know? Um, they're just not the same people. They fight all the time, fight about money. My dad was, he sat me down and talked to me one day, and pretty much told me that, my mom didn't love him, and he was thinking about divorce. And it's not what my mom wanted. My mom doesn't want divorce or anything like that. Well, she didn't want it when he was telling me about it, that he wanted to be divorced. My mom's always texting him, talking to him any chance she gets about fixing the marriage. And it just seems like my dad's like, if it gets fixed, it gets fixed. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And it really tears up a household. And I've texted my dad. I've told him that he was wrong. I've told him that, he shouldn't say the things that he says to my mom, because he says hurtful and mean things to her. He makes my mom cry and stuff like that. And it's like, I love my dad and I love my mom. So it's like, I just want them to fix it. I want my family back that I had, before the financial issues, before my mental disorders, before Bree and Micah grew up and started having issues of their own. I just kind of want it all to go back to how it was. And I've cried about it. It's just hard to talk about. I talked to Ava about it, and it's like, the sad part is I can't do anything. I can't force my parents to get it together. I've confronted my dad. I've talked to my mom, and I'm like, what are you guys gonna do? Are you guys gonna fix it? And my mom's like, I want to fix it. And my dad, like, I don't really know how he feels, honestly. I mean, I think he loves my mom still, but I'm not too sure. So, I just wanted to come on here and talk about it, because writing about it and talking to Ava about it and talking to my therapists and friends and my aunt and stuff like that hasn't really helped. Hasn't helped the situation. So I figured maybe if I come on here and talk and discuss it, I figured maybe that might help. Sorry, I keep messing with my hair. It's like sticking to my lip gloss. So yeah, maybe you guys can comment below. Anyone that's ever gone through parents that weren't happy anymore. Anyone that's ever gone through a divorce with their parents. Pretty much any kids that are from a broken home, any adults that are from a broken home, just anyone that understands what I'm going through, when you really wanted your family to work, you wanted them to be close, you wanted your parents to be married and happy. Just anyone that understands any of those things, anyone that understands, being close to your siblings and then suddenly you're not close anymore. Just anyone that understands that can comment below, maybe help me, give me some advice. I am going to be on here giving advice as well on certain things that I have, like depression and stuff like that. I can't give advice on those things just because I've been going through it since I was 12. And actually, my mom said I was younger when she started noticing signs. She said I was younger than 12. Um, so, I'm on here to get advice and give advice. Um, Words of encouragement, I'll give them and hopefully get some back as well. Um, so that's mainly what I came up to talk about, and I was supposed to do like a separate video for just an introduction, but I figured I could introduce myself and do the video at the same time on my parents. But basically, it's just rocky. It's a hard thing to deal with right now. And I mean, there was like a little glimmer of hope today. I went to my mom's house because I had a doctor's appointment, and my dad, sister, and brother, after my appointment, they left to go work out. They're all about fitness and stuff. And they went to work out and they got food after and came home. And normally they ask my mom if she wants something to eat. And she usually says no. Well, today they didn't call her or anything to ask her if she wanted something to eat. And my mom, I don't know if she was hurt, but I guess she was upset a little that they didn't call and ask her if she wanted anything to eat. And so she was like, well, you guys know I'm off work tonight, and, you could have brought me home something to eat and stuff like that. And then my dad was joking with my brother because he's like, the one time you don't call your mom, she wants something to eat. And it was funny. I mean, I was laughing about it, but it was kind of it seemed like my mom was upset. So I was kind of, hurting on the inside for her because my mom, she feels like she doesn't belong in that house. She feels like, they single her out, that they're all okay without her. If my mom were to move or something like that, move out, she feels like they're okay with that and that they would live their lives just fine without her. And I don't know if that's true or not. It would hurt me if it was true. I don't want my mom to move out. I want my family to, fix their issues. So, she was upset about it. And my dad pulled money out to try to give to my mom. He was like, here, you can get something to eat. Because my mom had to drive me home back to my house. Because I live with my wife and her dad. Yeah. That's a whole other situation for another day. But we live here, so I don't live at home. And he was like, you can get something to eat when you take her home. And my mom didn't want to take the money. She just walked off. So I went and grabbed the money from my dad, and I was like, I'll just give it to her so she can get herself something to eat. And then my dad's like, I'm trying to think. My dad was like, oh, well, watch this. I'm just going to work my dimples, That's his way of, I guess, flirting and being cute towards my mom. So this is where the glimmer of hope comes in for me, is when my mom came out of the restroom, and my dad, walked over to her, and he was, kissing her cheek and stuff, and, whispering in her ear and stuff, and, being playful, like my parents used to be. And it made me happy. It didn't make me awkward or anything like that. It made me extremely happy. It was like there's a glimmer of hope. Maybe my parents can fix it. Maybe they can work it out. Maybe they'll be okay. And I want so much for them to be okay. So, I don't know how my sister and brother felt about it, about watching it and seeing that, but I was happy. So, that was my little glimmer of hope. Seeing my parents actually joke and play around instead of arguing. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say for this video. I know it's kind of dreary, kind of depressing. They won't all be like that, I promise. I'm gonna do reading on here. I'm gonna read books for October because I love Halloween. I'm going to be doing the Vlogtober. And for Christmas, because Ava loves Christmas. I mean, I like Christmas too. Not my favorite holiday, but we are going to try to do a Vlogmas every day in December. I'm really going to try to do Vlogtober all month. Might be hard because I've never done it before. I've never had a YouTube or anything like that. So I'm going to try. Hopefully I will get some followers and some friends on here. If not, that's okay. I'll just come on here and talk and it'll be my outlet. But yeah, so I am going to be doing that. Halloween hauls and stuff like that all throughout October, hopefully. I do plan on doing a panda collection video because I am obsessed with pandas. If you read my little description, people that will be my followers and stuff, my fans, will be my Panda Cubs, and I will be just a panda. I'll be the main panda, and then I'll have my Panda Cubs. So I thought that'd be pretty cool. I thought that was awesome. So, but yeah, like I said, if anyone has any advice, you can drop a comment below. I would appreciate that. And also, there's no hate on this channel, all love here. I love and appreciate everybody, every ethnicity. Doesn't matter if you're gay, you're straight, there's no hate. So I want you guys to know that this channel is anyone's welcome. Anyone's welcome to watch my videos, and you can comment if you'd like. You can like any videos that you like or appreciate. So yeah, and I hope everyone is having a panderific kind of day, and yeah, and also know that anyone that's going through anything can come to me. You can, comment on here, and I will do my best to respond, and I'll be there for you, because I've gone through a lot for only being 23. I'm still gonna go through stuff. There's still so much more for me to learn. So I'm not saying I have all the answers, but if I can help you, I will. If you just need someone to be there, I'm here to do that as well. But yeah, so there's gonna be all kinds of stuff on this channel. Me reading, doing hauls, Dollar Tree, 99-cent store, whatever, anything like that. Challenges, stuff like that. So if you would like to see more, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. And like this video if you enjoyed it. Thanks guys for watching. Oh, I'm shaking you. I'm so sorry.